Hello, my lovely trilobites and fossil fam. Filming when you're sick is not an ideal situation. I had no idea what to film because I don't want to be on camera because my lymph node is sticking out of my neck like a golf ball. But anyway, this came in the mail and I was like, cool. So I thought we'd go over it because everyone's doing the Ulta one, but I haven't really seen any videos on this. And this came in the mail. So I figured, why not? So yes, JCPenney Beauty is having like their sale, but it's kind of a mishmash. It's like they're doing what Ulta's doing where there's like 50% off, days. And then they're doing days where like everything's 20% off. So they kind of took both business models and mashed them together. And I find that interesting. So there's a few items I am actually interested in if I can remember them, but that's not the point. So the first day, there are like eyeshadow palettes, but I don't really know exactly which ones they are. And then there's like a fragrance thing where they sell the Sabrina Carpenter fragrances. If you wanted to smell them in person but couldn't find them, they have them there. Like that's where I smelled them. And I like the blue one and I like the caramel one. Anyway, I might grab those. I'm not sure yet. Again, I am on a lot of Dayquil. Okay. So like, bear with me, but they do these days where it's 20% off all like fragrance and beauty and everything. So you don't have to go on a 50% off day. Like you could just go and get whatever you wanted. And I think that's interesting. Like, so if you want a certain fragrance or whatever, you could just go that day and get that. So there it is. And then they have the 50% off CosRX like snail stuff, which I thought was pretty interesting. And then 50% off like some hair care products. And then 50% off like all shades by Shan. And they make liquid blushes that I haven't tried yet. And there's only, I don't know how many colors there are, but they have liquid blushes that I would not mind trying. So there's that. And this like, yeah. And then there's 50% off like more hair care. And then a bunch of 50% off like makeup brushes and tools, which is interesting. And then I guess there's a bunch of mascaras for $10. But it doesn't tell me the brands. I think that's a picture of a KVD and that might be a picture of a Too Faced one. So don't hold me to that. And then there's like another 20% off all beauty and salon stuff. And fragrance. So there's like multiple days where it's like 20% off everything. So you don't have to, but there's like no tiers or anything. You don't have to like spend X amount of money to get 20% off. Like you could have never been in there before and get 20% off. So that's another like good perk. But the reward system, I don't think it's the greatest. But anywho, then there's 50% off Smashbox. I really do actually like the Smashbox primer, but I don't need a primer right now. And then there's 50% off NCLA Beauty, which I don't think I've ever used. And I don't really use American Crew, and neither does my husband. I do use It's a 10. I like this leave-in like conditioner for my tangly straight hair. That's actually a pretty decent thing. 50% off KVD if you're interested in that. This interests me right here. 50% off Rodial. Sorry, they have a Dragon's Blood face line, skincare line that I really like. And they also have a really, really good lip oil. I just don't want to pay $38 for the lip oil. I mean, I'm not like, I've spent $40 on a Dior lip oil, so I'm not above doing that. But like, I just did Dior one, let me down, so I don't want to do that again. But the lip oil is like $38, so if it's half off, then it'll be $16. So $16 for a lip oil, I can tolerate. And I've heard really good things about that lip oil. So that actually intrigues me. And let's see, 20% off. Like the fragrances I'm looking at are, like I said, the Sabrina Carpenter ones. But, and then whatever else I find, I think it varies by store too. So, and then 50% off like all kimchi chic. And I was curious about trying the translucent pressed powder because I'm not really into pink powders, but I really like, I don't know, I've started to get into this brand a little bit more, probably just because it's kind of all over Chicago, and I really do want to try that. So I'm kind of looking at like the Rodeo like lip oil for 50% off, the kimchi stuff for 50% off, and maybe the Shades by Shan liquid blush. But they also have some JCPenney's, I think, don't quote me on this, they carry Dose of Colors, Lime Crime, Lunar Beauty, RMS. They carry RMS too. So I thought about using the 20% off for like an RMS pot concealer. I thought that would be really good as well. If I'm in town and near a store, because I'm going back and forth between here and my in-laws all the time, which is another reason why I think I got sick. My body's just like, we're done doing that. So if you want 20% off RMS and you don't need a coupon or anything, you could go like one of the 20% off days. Or if you wanted anything from Lunar Beauty, I think they're in certain stores. I saw Lunar Beauty in the JCPenney Beauty at my parents' house on the beach, but I haven't seen it here. But I haven't really been anywhere lately either. So there's that. But they actually have RMS, which intrigues me. So 20% off like all RMS. I mean, obviously like the lip and cheek pots I think are 50% off at Ulta the one day, but if you wanted something like from the rest of the line, 20% off is probably a better deal. And then you can just get like whatever you want. So they kind of merged you get 20% off on certain days off of everything, and then certain days are 50%. So they like took the Sephora idea and the Ulta idea and merged it. So I think it's a smaller event. It only goes from March 20th to April 6th. So, well, I don't know. This came in the mail and I thought I'd make a video out of it. So, and then it kind of, oh, I forgot they carry Pixie and NYX and Smashbox and RMS. These were the blushes I was talking about from Shades by Shan. I want to swatch them. I just haven't gotten there. And then there's like free gifts with purchase and stuff too, if I read the fine print. So yeah, I just thought since everyone was making an Ulta video and I don't want to be on camera right now because well, actually my skin looks really good because of the antibiotics. But anyway, when you're sick, it's really hard to like film stuff and be on camera and try stuff. It's not optimal, but no one's really talking about this sale. And I figured this came in the mail. So it was just easy to do. And if you're interested in any of these brands, I mean, you know, kimchi in person is cool. I like swatching stuff. So there's that. And then you don't have to be like the highest tier. You could just get 20% off the very first time you walk in with nothing. You don't need anything, you know? So that's pretty cool. I wish Sephora did that. Like, I don't need to spend X amount of money to be in like a tier, you know, like just give it to everybody. So this is an interesting mishmash business model that my Dayquil brain finds somewhat intriguing right now. But yeah, let me know if any of the like the kimchi or the RMS or the Sabrina Carpenter or any fragrances, or if anything's jumping out at you, or if you like this where it's kind of 50% off certain days and then 20% off everything that, you know, those 3 days, or if you preferred that version over the other version, or you like this kind of combined version. So I'm curious to see if anything jumps out at you, or if you've tried any of these brands. Have you tried the Rodial or Rodial? I don't know how to say that, sorry. If you tried their lip oil, please let me know. Like, I'm actually very intrigued to try that one. Yeah, I want to definitely try some more kimchi as well, and then RMS on like the 20% off day. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. And then some fragrance, but we'll see what my brain remembers. And then, yeah, for the Ulta sale, I'm just looking kind of at maybe getting some more setting sprays because I'm almost out, and then the like About Face matte liquid eyeshadows if I remember what day it is and actually go online and do it, because the probability of me forgetting is very high. So, and this, like, I can like tape this to my calendar, which I think is also nice. You know what I mean? I don't have to like go on the app or do anything weird. It's like, it's right here. There's a flyer. I don't know. Again, super Dayquil brain. Anyway, and I'm losing my voice, so I'm gonna go. I will see you in the next one when I'm not like this and I can actually film properly. And yeah, so let me know if you've seen videos talking about this sale as opposed to just Ulta and Sephora, and let me know if what you think about this, and if this company is in controversy, please let me know, because I don't know things right now, and I don't know if any of these brands are in trouble because I don't know things right now. So yeah, that's so you can check it out at like online or in store and see what brands they actually have that I might have forgotten. But it came in the mail and I'm like, let's just make a video. So sorry. Yeah, I feel like a dumpster. I'm gonna go back to bed now, but please like and subscribe in my horrible state of existence. And I did buy I purchased the Tarte new concealer and I got a free brush. And when that comes in the mail, I definitely want to try it because I think it's interesting that it says like 24-hour creaseless. So not that I'm gonna wear it for 24 hours, but I'm definitely intrigued by that concealer, and I'm very rarely intrigued by concealers. So we're gonna see how big of a disaster that is. But anyway, I hope you have a great one. It's snowing again. It's always snowing. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm going back to bed. I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.